117 AD. Emperor Trajan's death shook the world. But his successor, Hadrian, didn't conquer. He built a wall 73 miles long. The machine hummed perfectly. Across the Mediterranean, silver coins flowed like water. 100 types of currency. A fisherman in Egypt bought bread in Rome. The empire was one giant, unified marketplace. But the veins were clogged. By 138 AD, silver content dropped 30%. Emperors debased the currency to pay troops. The money was light. The promise was heavier. The legions stopped protecting. They started ruling. Between 235 and 284 AD, 26 emperors died. Most murdered. The border wasn't the edge. It was the center. It wasn't just barbarians. It was inflation. By 300 AD, prices doubled every 12 years. Bread cost a wheel. The system ate itself from the inside out. 476 AD. A boy king named Romulus Augustulus stepped down. He vanished into history. But the empire didn't fall. It fractured. Like the wall we started with. Rome, 235 AD. The denarius loses its silver heart. Copper replaces metal. Prices double every 12 years. A loaf of bread costs a wheel. The empire is bleeding cash. Heavy taxes crush the middle class. To pay soldiers, emperors strip the wealthy. Between 235 and 284 AD, 26 emperors die. Most murdered in their beds. Power flows from the sword, not the Senate. The border wasn't the edge. It was the center. Legions stopped protecting Rome. They started ruling it. Local governors raised private armies. Loyalty shifted from emperor to general. Trust evaporated. But the system ate itself. By 300 AD, inflation hit 50% annually. People hoarded grain. Markets collapsed in Milan and Carthage. The currency was worthless. Hunger replaced gold. Here's the twist. The empire didn't fall in one day. It fractured. Like a wall cracking under pressure. Local rulers declared themselves kings. Rome became many Romes. Unity dissolved into chaos. In 476 AD, a boy king named Romulus Augustulus stepped down. He vanished into history. But the empire lived on. Just differently. Like the coins we started with. Changed, but enduring. Year 376 AD. The Danube froze. Fido, a young Gothic father, watched his wife shiver in the ice wind and the Huns were behind them. Rome was ahead. One wrong step meant death. They crossed. But the local governor, here in Moesia, hoarded grain for profit. 50% of the Goths starved that winter. Desperation turned into rage. The border wasn't a line. It was a wound. 2 years later, near Odria, Fido fought back-to-back with his brother. Rome's legions were thin. Mercenaries. Tired. The Emperor Valentinian I died here. Fever took him. The army had no head. Silence. The Goths didn't leave. They settled. They became Romans. But the gold ran out. By 402 AD, inflation hit 80%. Coins were lead. Trust was gone. Rome didn't fall. It fractured. Odo Asa, a Germanic chieftain, marched into the city. No battle. Just a walk. He deposed the boy king. Romulus Augustulus. Age 13. Look closely. The empire didn't die. It changed. Like Fido's coin, still circulating. Rome became memory. The fall was slow. A whisper. Not a scream. 305 AD. Rome splits. Emperor Diocletian creates the Tetrarchy. For rulers. For capitals. Constantine moves east to Byzantium. He renames it Constantinople. The heart beats in two places now. The West begins to bleed gold. Religion shifts too. Polytheism fades. Christianity rises. 325 AD. The Council of Nicaea. Bishops argue doctrine. One God replaces many. Civic unity fractures into theological war. The old glue dissolves. New identities form. The economy divides. East stays rich. West grows poor. By 350 AD, tax burdens crush Italian farmers. Silver coins shrink. Inflation hits 60%. Trade routes stall. The western provinces starve while Constantinople feasts. Barbarians notice the weakness. 376 AD. Goths cross the Danube. Not invading. Fleeing Huns. Rome demands grain. The Goths have none. War ignites. The border dissolves. Chaos floods in. 402 AD. Emperor Honorius flees Ravenna. Rome is abandoned by its own. The capital becomes a target. 410 AD. Alaric breaches the walls. Sacks the city. Gold vanishes. Memory remains. 476 AD. Silence. Odoacer deposes the last boy king. Romulus Augustulus. Age 13. No battle. Just a walk. The empire doesn't die. It transforms. Rome becomes memory. The fall was slow. Rome, 410 AD. The coin purse was empty. Emperor Honorius ruled from Ravenna, ignoring tax decrees. The legions demanded gold. When none came, they sold their loyalty to the highest bidder. The wall stood. The spirit cracked. Visigoth General Alaric waited. He didn't want war. He wanted payment. Honorius sent a single slave named Placidia as tribute. Alaric laughed. He marched on the Eternal City. The road to Rome was open. The Portus Gate gave way. Not by siege engines. By a servant girl. She hid 3 Goths in a cistern. At dawn, the doors groaned. Gold flowed out. Libraries burned. The heart of the empire beat its final rhythm. They didn't kill everyone. They spared the temples. But they took the crown jewels. The Senate's archives turned to ash. Rome was no longer a symbol. It was a memory. The shockwave traveled west. Honorius stayed in Ravenna. He fed his geese better than his soldiers. The empire fractured into pieces. Odoacer rose. A barbarian king wore the purple. Rome didn't fall. It faded. For centuries later, a single coin rests in the dirt. Not gold. Iron. The empire ended not with a bang, but with silence. Rome became a mirror. We see ourselves. Ravenna, 476 AD. A boy named Romulus Augustulus sits on a throne too big for him. He is 14. The armies pay? Unpaid for 3 years. They are hungry for power. Enter Odoacer, a Germanic chieftain commanding 50,000 soldiers. He didn't march with swords drawn. He marched with demands. The grain supply was empty. The empire was hollow. Romulus' father, Orestes, sent him away. But Odoacer struck first. September 4th. Orestes fell at the foot of a cliff. The boy emperor was left alone in a villa. Odoacer didn't kill the boy. He sent him home. No battle. No blood. Just a quiet dismissal. The empire didn't break. It simply stopped. Odoacer kept the crown jewels. But he sent them to Constantinople. He declared no new emperor. Italy became a kingdom. The Senate dissolved into silence. For centuries later, a single iron coin lies in the dirt. Not gold. Iron. The empire ended not with a bang, but with silence. Rome became a mirror.